Yes, I do come from Europe. I'm not that sure about that, but it's just because I've never traveled outside Europe, so it's hard for me to compare. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard to tell. Possibly there are some values that we share, like most European countries, but I don't know if we can treat Europe as one entity when it comes to all the values. For sure not when it comes to all of them. So... Well, I think that if I really had a choice, I'd prefer the European Union to be more economy orientated, and I really do appreciate that we have the free movement policy, that we can travel and we can study and work within the European Union. But at the same time, I wouldn't exaggerate with all the regulations, because sometimes it gets too extreme when you have to really change your, like, the legal system in your country concerning some petty things, like for example in our country we had to change the system of, like, the lighting system, like meaning the bubbles in your houses, because it was against the European regulations. Or our farmers had to I remember that there was this funny case of outsized carrots, that our carrots were too big and they were like too big for the regulations of the European Union. I mean, okay, I think that we should add more sense to it, not to exaggerate things which are not worth it. So on the one hand, I am really pro-European in the sense that I really do believe that when people mix with each other and travel and get to know people from other countries, they can benefit. Like, I mean, all countries can benefit from that, and every individual can really develop at many different levels. I've participated in some European projects myself, and I know how beneficial it can be for all sides of the project. But having said that, I'm not like how do you say? I'm not an extreme fan of the European Union in every aspect of it. I think that having your own national identity is also beautiful, and we shouldn't be forgetting about our roots, which are in our countries that we come from. So yeah, I think no extremes are healthy, I think. So probably I wouldn't like Europe to be treated as one country. Never. Because we are too rich within Europe to forget about it. It's beautiful that we are colorful, and that each country has a different history, and each country has actually a different culture, and that's beautiful. I wouldn't treat it as one. Wouldn't like it to be treated as one as well. That's a hard question. I don't know. For sure, if we have the same laws, then, meaning like regulations concerning many different aspects of our life, then our countries will get similar to one another. But when it comes to cultures and traditions and habits, maybe in the very, very long run, but not within 20 or 30 or 40 years. I don't see it coming, because I think it's just not really feasible. Because we do like being different. Like, and every individual person likes being different from other individuals around them. I think the same can be said about countries, really. That when I go traveling, when I go to a different country and I live in a different country, I actually begin appreciating my own culture. At the same time, being happy that I can discover something new. So when I go back after a few months of being somewhere else, I actually become even more patriotic towards my country, which is beautiful because you learn something about yourself